This is a full week of social media for a barbecue restaurant in New Orleans. 21 posts across 5 platforms: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube. Plus a story every day. Captions written for each one, images sized, the whole week mapped out. And this is everything I gave it. 2 videos shot on a phone in a single session, plus a handful of stills. 2 clips and a few photos, reused across 5 platforms with copy written fresh for each. One of the week's photos is just a frame pulled straight out of one of the videos. That's how a handful of assets become 21 posts. If you can photograph a plate of food, you're already qualified for this. The gap between those 2 screens used to be my whole Sunday night. Now it's about 20 minutes, and Claude does most of it, including the part you just saw, loading it straight into the scheduler. I'm going to show you the entire thing. 1. The Claude desktop app, not the website, the app. It can see folders on your computer and drive your browser, and that's the whole trick. 2. A scheduler. I use Metricool. Fair warning, the free plan caps at 20 posts a month and 1 brand, so it's fine for kicking the tires, but a real multi-platform week like this one runs you into the paid tier fast. Budget for it if you're serious. 3. Your phone. No ring light, no editor, no agency. Now the part that actually makes this work, and it's a one-time setup. The schedule itself came from Claude. I had it research the best times to post on every platform. We built the weekly rhythm off that data, and we've stuck to the plan since. Then I taught it how I prep a week, what each platform sounds like, what the brand looks like, how the assets map to the calendar. That was one working session. Every week after that, it remembers. That memory is the whole difference between this and hiring someone. Here's the whole shoot, and this is the part most people overthink. I shot 2 videos, that's it, 1 session, 1 phone, held vertical. Video 1 is the hook. The pit doors open, smoke rolling, racks of ribs. 20 seconds. Video 2 is the money pan, ribs up top and pork belly below. 1 slow move across the smoker, 15 seconds. 2 clips and watch how far they stretch. The door open video starts the week as a reel, then runs again on TikTok and shorts with a different caption. The rack of ribs pan carries Thursday and comes back Saturday. And Friday's photo, that's not even a separate photo. It's a single frame I pulled out of the second video. So the reel shot list isn't 4 photos in a plan, it's this. Get 2 or 3 strong vertical clips of the thing you actually do, the smoke, the food, the room, and let stills, frames, and customer reposts fill the rest of the week. 1 clip is never 1 post, it's 3 or 4. Here's the only technical rule in this whole video. Hold your phone vertical, 9:16. That's what TikTok, Reels, and Shorts want. And shooting it right means nothing gets cropped later. That's the shoot. Now the 20 minutes start. I put those 6 files in a folder, point Claude at it, and type 4 words. Prep this week's content. Watch what happens. It converts every iPhone photo out of HEIC into JPEG because some platforms still choke on Apple's format. It fixes rotation. It checks every image against each platform's size rules. Instagram will reject a feed photo that's too tall, and Claude catches that before it ever becomes a problem. If I shot a video horizontal by mistake, it crops the vertical version and shows me a frame so I can check the food didn't get cut out of the shot. None of this is hard, it's just tedious. It's the stuff that used to eat 45 minutes before I'd written a single caption. Now it happens while I pour a cup of coffee. Then it builds the plan. Every asset gets assigned to a slot on the schedule Claude researched. The hero shot opens the week on Instagram and Facebook. The detail shot lands midweek. The video goes to TikTok and Shorts at 4:30 because that's when the research says the audience is scrolling. The catering shot runs Thursday because that's when people plan the weekend. And it writes the captions, plural, same photo, different voice per platform. Look at these 2. Instagram, short, appetite first, 1 emoji, location tag. LinkedIn, same smoker, but now it's a story about a business that feeds corporate lunches. I'm not writing 1 caption and pasting it 5 places, and neither is Claude. Each platform gets copy that sounds like it belongs there. Then it logs the whole week into a content calendar spreadsheet. Every post, every time slot, every file, status coded. 60 days from now, when I want to know what ran and what worked, it's all in one workbook I never had to maintain by hand. Here's the part that used to be the grind, loading it all into the scheduler. I don't do that anymore. Claude opens Metricool in my browser and drives it. Watch. Caption pasted, image uploaded, date picked, scheduled. The post just landed on Monday, and it keeps going post after post while I watch. One honest caveat, video uploads need a human touch. The scheduler wants a real person to drop the file in. So Claude stages every video post as a draft with the caption, the time, and the settings already done. And my whole job is this: open the draft, drag the file, hit schedule. About 10 seconds per video. So my total hands-on time for the entire week: shoot for 10 minutes, answer a couple of questions from Claude, drag 2 video files. That's the job now. 2 videos, a handful of photos, 20 minutes, 21 posts, 5 platforms, 7 days plus a story a day. Run the math on what this replaces. An agency charges a restaurant up to a few $1,000s for this. Doing it yourself the old way costs you an entire night. This costs you a shoot and the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee. If you run a restaurant, a shop, any local business, the system is the same. Teach Claude your brand once. Feed it a handful of assets a week. Let it handle the rest. I'm Bono. Get Smart with Bono is where I show you how to actually use this stuff. Real workflows, real numbers, no hype. Subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday.